Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of My Life. So, before we get into the day's story, the background gameplay is in World War II headquarters, and I'm showing all of you how to get the 3 footballs. Also, if you watched any of my previous videos, or actually my previous video, you'll know that I had my wisdom teeth extracted about a week or two ago, and they messed up and, all that fun stuff. But it looks like the right side isn't closing up, so I sadly might have to go back. But anyways, let's jump into the story because nobody gives a fuck about that. Now, this story is a little short, but it's worth it. So, when this happened, it was literally instantaneous, like seconds after it happened. Me, my friend Cade, and my other friend Gabe, whose house we were staying at, and whom I was pretty close with at one time, we were all staying the night, chilling out in the backyard, swimming and things like that. So, Gabe had the great idea to call these girls over. He calls and we go back to swimming. And this is at night, by the way, guys. So, it's dark and all that shit. But, yeah, we're just waiting for these girls and they finally get there. They were just standing out in the driveway like lost puppies, okay? And they didn't want to come in the backyard. It was like they were scared. So, Gabe was climbing up the ladder to get onto the shed to jump into the pool because that was something we always did, and it was fun. But while he was doing this, I was explaining to him that the girls aren't coming back. I was like, hey, they're not coming back, they're just standing out there. So he's about at the top of the ladder and says, well, I'm not going to get them. They can walk their fat asses back here. Now, as soon as he said this, the ladder slipped on the concrete and his leg went through the hole. The ladder fell back into the fence with him on it. And, yeah, he fucked up his leg pretty good, but he ended up being alright. And so the rest of the night was weird because the girls they came back and they sat down at the table and they didn't do anything. They said, maybe a couple words and that was about it. It was all quiet and awkward. It was just fucking weird. And we were only in seventh, maybe eighth grade. I don't know. The only other funny thing that happened that night was one of the chicks climbed up in my friend's treehouse, and my other friend Cade started throwing firecrackers at her so she couldn't get down. It was pretty funny. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to check out some of my other videos. I'll leave the links down in the description below, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.